What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, you guys? Tonia's coming over in a few. We had to go grab the wine. How are you today? It is Wednesday. I don't even know how to act this Wednesday. Usually, I am doing a master class on Wednesday. I usually don't get back to the house about 10 minutes 10 minutes before wind down, and I have been home since I took the kids. Well, since I brought the kids home from school. We had two family projects to do for Ashlyn and Amir, so we had to create a book. Amir said he wanted to do a book with the number two. So we did two types of sea creatures on each page. And Ashlyn told me the ABCs, but I couldn't get that right. So
What up, what up, what up? I missed that.
goodbye.
You started without me?
Yep.
That's messed up. I thought we was a team.
A team that starts on time.
Man, you don't never start on time, bro.
A team that
If
starts
we've
on time.
done 20 of these, you start on time
You
3
being a
times.
hater. You being a hater.
What's up?
How's everyone doing today? What you doing?
I don't know. I got my screen fixed. I don't know what to do.
He doesn't. Like, he's been watching videos non-stop. Like, he gonna crack it at his rate.
Man, I ain't had a clear screen in so long. I don't even know how to act.
All right, come on. Let's do recap of day.
You ain't on Instagram at all today?
No, the tripod's in the car, and I don't know where the joystick one is out of all of them.
Introduce the wine.
Absolutely. Tonight's wine is sponsored by Rodney Strong. Tanya decided to go back into the boat and get the Rodney Strong. Let's try it. It's from Sonoma County.
You don't know it, is it?
I think it's in California.
No.
Where is it, Tanya?
I don't know.
What is that? Now, what is this?
Bro, that's a lot, bro.
It's not. Well, you wasting all on the table.
You gotta tell everybody.
Get your pouring in.
You gotta tell everybody. I wasted it, bro.
All right. Recap of today. And Tanya and I had two different worlds today. We did two different types of days, so we both have a different recap for today. My day started off with taking two kids to school. I went to two today, right? Yeah, I took two kids to school. Did I come right back? I think I did. Came back, had a meeting with a previous coaching student.
Had an exit interview.
Had an exit interview with one of our old coaching students. Not old coaching students, one of our coaching students, because he's still in our community. Did some Denmark properties work in communication, answering of some emails that were sent to me from the team, telling them how to respond. What else did I do? Did some REI Live items. Went to church for Bible study. Couldn't reach Tony, so had to go to a property walkthrough because he was missing the action. And then he showed up.
Right on time.
I had another that was way past time. It was like 45 minutes after the meeting.
I showed up.
And then had a student call. Then I was so exhausted, I took a 40-minute nap. And I went to go pick up the kids, drop them home. Trinity cooked dinner, and then then I went to the Dollar Tree to do their homework, to do their project.
Oh, and mine was half my day was together. Actually, we just went a little separate in the morning. I went to Trustville to get a permit.
Half my day was not together.
It was. Like, I met you at probably 1 o'clock.
The meeting was supposed to be at 1:30. I was late to the meeting. I didn't get to the meeting till 2:20.
Bro, even if that's 2:20, it is 10 o'clock now. We was together most of the day.
Whatever.
Yes, so I got my permit. I was having issues. The lady at the clerk in Trustville, she is super unfriendly. Like she was so I'm not gonna say
She was
rude.
nonchalant,
She
maybe.
was just so short. Like I'm asking for help and she's looking at me like you should know this. I'm like, you the one work here. So I didn't like her for real. I was trying to be nice to her and she was just looking
You
at me
snapped
like
on
I didn't snap on her. I wanted to, but I needed her, so I didn't. But
that.
like,
You bet not.
she was so dry, and he was just dry. Like, what are you doing? Is that all you doing? Can you help me fill this out? So anyway, that was a pain. I had to go to like three places. That was probably the best part of the worst part. I was trying to find a place without a phone, so I would get no
Our
charge to
phones
find a
kept
location.
dying today.
And then I got to that location and they sent me another location. I had to get my business license, then I had to get my permit. Then she didn't give me the permit, so I called the inspector back and then he told her to give me the permit. So I had to go back and get the permit. So that was a day. In between making calls, phones dropping. Hey, it is what it is. Day after REI Live.
Yeah, I think I've talked to probably two or three coaching students unofficially today, because
We did a
they
lot
weren't
of
on the calendar.
text messaging.
Yeah.
I realized something today, Ashley.
What?
Why I don't like the phone.
Because it's always going off.
No, I realized that I like to text because I can have multiple conversations going on at the same time compared to being on the phone talking to one person. I realized that today. Why I don't like answering the phone for my contractors, I just say text me. Because I got other conversations going
Had to
on.
deal with a few Antonio contractors today because he was missing in action.
Yeah, because I realized that.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
It doesn't bother me. It don't really matter.
All right, now let's go.
All right. You want to do recap?
Recap. Shout out to Nicole Ambrose for coming through last night. She put on
Absolutely.
a show.
She did.
She put on a show. Ashley made a bold prediction that she would give them their money back if they didn't learn nothing. Nobody didn't say nothing. I know they learned something because I learned something. I ain't need no real estate agent.
Well, I think that's the unique thing, in my opinion, of Nicole yesterday, because you can take everything that she said and you can implement them as an investor, or you can use them as an agent.
Yeah,
Like they were, hey, Miss Kathy, they can be turned on either way. So that was really good, in my opinion. Like with how to micro farm and look for clients in certain areas. When you're wholesaling, you're looking for clients in certain areas. You might be looking for, like today, the guys that look for houses in the Glen Iris area.
yeah.
There's ways that they can use that same technique that
To get
Nicole was
other,
teaching to monopolize that whole area.
I would say two people came to mind when I heard her talking about it. Um, the first person that came to mind is Jeannie.
Jeannie monopolizes
Jeannie monopolizes
the Hoover
Hoover
area.
like
She
no other.
does.
Like she's a killer in the Hoover area,
Yes.
and she monopolizes just like Nicole said.
Hmm.
And the other person that's up and coming that's monopolizing is oh my gosh, I want to say his name wrong. In the Glen Iris area.
James Rogers.
Yes,
Yes.
James Rogers.
Yeah.
James Rogers really monopolizing the Glen Iris area. You see a lot of his
From an
listings,
agent
a
standpoint,
lot
yeah.
of his things in the area.
And even with like he does it to the homeowners in the area. Like you
Yes.
see his stuff coming around a lot in
And
the area.
he's a worker. I mean, we had a house that we was trying to sell, and he was like, "Can I do open house for
We had
y'all?"
a house that was
And we was
listed
like,
for a flat fee.
"Interesting."
It was very impressive.
Yeah, like he definitely
But I
impressed
knew
us
the
with it.
house was not ready to show anybody. I don't even know. It was like a as is
Yeah,
condition. I was not trying to show that to anyone. But that was very impressive. Absolutely.
very, 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 very.
I never knew it was called micro farming, and I don't know if that's a realtor phrase, but from an investor side, I never knew that it was called micro farming. Hey Donna.
What's up, Donna? One thing I can say is that at one point in time I had that idea, and y'all just kind of kicked
You
it to
did. I
the y'all just
remember.
kind of kicked it to the wayside. I was like,
Well, no,
okay, they don't want
it
to,
was a lot of work, and I
they
didn't have.
don't want
It
to
wasn't
do
they.
it.
It was just me at that point. This is when we were in the office. It was just me at that point. It wasn't they. I still have that list that we pulled from Hoover and Hueytown post office. It was a post office list
Yes,
that gave me every homeowner, their address. I still have it. It's saved on the drive. I saw it probably about 2 months ago.
for real.
I did.
So I'll tell you my idea what I had. We ain't executed
This
it.
was probably in 2017.
Yeah. So I had an idea that every house, every area that we buy a house in, we are going to use USPS, and we're going to send postcards in that area that says, "Hey, we are Ashland
Currently
Antonio Denmark.
renovating.
We're currently renovating the house over here. If you're looking to sell, let us know. If you know anybody that's looking to move into this area, give us a call also." And like they kind of did it, but we never executed
No,
it.
we did it one time, but it wasn't. I didn't know how to put a system in place for it then. I didn't
Understandable.
know how to put a system in place for it then. Now hindsight being 2020, I could immediately put that system in
I mean, she
in
gave it
probably
to us.
in
She
20
dropped it
minutes.
on us last night. Shoot.
But I'm saying like I can even put it in from a I can't put that part in 20 minutes. It'll probably be a 2 hour. But even from a Facebook ad,
Yeah, like we could have took
the
that list
custom
and put it in
audience,
there, and
but I didn't know that then.
yeah, explain what a custom audience is.
All right, so on Facebook, it allows you to
What's up,
upload.
Miss Dawn?
It allows you to upload a spreadsheet in the CVS format, and you can customize who you want your ads to go to, and it can go to the people who are listed in the spreadsheet. A lot of times, the hardest thing about the custom ads, the custom audience, is hoping that the email addresses that you have for them are the email addresses they use to sign up on Facebook. Because today, everybody has 5 to 10 different email addresses. So,
I don't know about 10, 2 to 5. How
okay,
many email addresses y'all got?
Miss
People that's
Kathy, how
watching.
many you have? Miss Donna, how many you have? I got about 10.
How many? I mean, you're a business owner, and
They
you
probably are.
create emails for certain campaigns too.
Okay, so personal email, I got about 4. You right.
Miss Kathy
But
put she got 4 emails. Um, I mean,
somebody
I can.
said over 5. 6, see? But because mostly everybody on here is the business in some way, shape, or format. They're attracted to us because they have a business or they're getting ready to start a business.
Why they don't charge for emails?
They do. GoDaddy charges.
I guess so.
Outlook charges. Well, because that's GoDaddy. But yeah, they charge.
Why does Gmail not charge?
Because,
Why does Yahoo not charge?
well, no, Gmail does charge when you go to the suite.
I guess so.
It's a hefty charge. As a matter of fact,
She put 8.
somebody
I
put
just
8.
checked.
No, that's somebody else.
8.
8. That's a lot.
If I put business and personal together,
You don't even know the count because there's something that you don't even have access to.
oh yeah, I mean the ones that I use in the business, I got at least 12.
Yeah,
That stuff come to for real. At least 12.
consistently. More than 12. So, yes, didn't know that it was called micro farming. That was good stuff. Hey,
Hey, Shara.
Shara.
Did you come last night, Shara?
I don't think so. But let's find out. But
Give us some feedback if you came last night.
yes,
If anybody on here came, give us some feedback. Tell us what you learned. Tell us if you would want her to come back again. Um, Maybe a workshop or something of that nature. Kind of give us some feedback. All right, go. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
I forgot what I was saying. You did. Why didn't you come up? I
I'm gonna
didn't even
get
see you.
you.
Seriously? Now you can get us.
I seen you. I told I had seen you.
Tanya, I'm not doing this with you today. I'm not.
Oh my
All right,
god.
Shar put to add, I like the fact that one of the sponsors from Bay Mountain Capital coming around talking about ARVs and I couldn't follow along from an investment
I
standpoint.
could.
Oh, she could. Okay.
Yeah.
And I could follow along from an investment standpoint.
Yeah.
Good job. Pauline, what's up, girl? She said, put it all in the budget and not take away from your commission money. Yeah, I thought that was like
That was gay. That was like
genius.
drop the mic. Like,
Yeah, I'm in the back talking about let's go. Do you know how many times that realtors say they can't afford a transaction
yes.
coordinator? And for one, I'm like, but they only cost like $150, $200. Like, why can't you? If you're gonna get 6,000, 5,000, like you can't afford not to, in my opinion.
Yes.
But a lot of them are afraid to get that transaction coordinated because it takes away from their pocket. But as a buyer, I would be more than happy. I don't even know that I'm not supposed to pay that as a
Agreed.
buyer. Because you got
A bunch
wood
of
infested.
fees
Yeah,
on
you
it.
got so many fees. You're gonna get the termite bun, you're gonna get it's so many different things that add up. You gotta get your insurance, you gotta get your appraisal. When you don't even know what you're not supposed to get. And it's really not a not supposed to pay for it if you have a contract that says it. Personally, as a buyer, I would want a transaction coordinator because I don't want my agent having so many clients and dropping the ball
Yeah.
and my closing get pushed back. So I would want someone
That's on top of it.
that's on top of it.
I need to get us a transaction coordinator.
I was thinking about that, but I just feel like our part is so intricate, like it's so complicated from the least option part.
It's not.
But I can see
That's what we need.
no,
That's exactly what we
I
need.
can see just shifting Sheena's role
To a
to a transaction coordinator
At least
because
option
she knows
specialist.
everything that needs to be done. All right, I'm sorry, brainstorming, y'all. All right, Pauline said hire a transaction person and a showing person. Also invest in the CRM so you can spend more time at open houses and creating community relationships and meet more people who are potential buyers. Girl, look at you. You took it all in.
Oh, let's go.
You took it all in. Absolutely. What you about to say?
I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
And she might feel some type of way if I say this.
Who, me?
No, Nicole. But at the same time, I don't think she would mind. Why you look at me like that?
Because when you say stuff like that, I be
Holding your breath.
what is he gonna say?
The one thing I can tell y'all about Nicole is she spent money on education. And the things that you hear her saying are things that have come from education and paying to get education. And I'm not talking about $5, $10, $15, $20,000. Like she pays for real deal education. That's why she can get up there and talk like that.
She continues to pay for real deal education because she's part of a mastermind that one of our mentors is in, and it's no joke being a part of that mastermind.
Yes.
So absolutely, it's not. She just didn't wake up like that.
Yeah, she didn't wake up like that. And I said that to go to the last line that Paulina wrote, where creating communal relationships and meeting more people. Like that's key to your business. That's called
in any business.
And this is marriage to business. It's not even scaling, but in our world, that's called working on your business.
Mm-hmm.
And understand that there's a difference between working on your business and in your business.
Absolutely.
She was giving y'all so much game. I don't even know if you even was really processing all the game. Because when she told you stop writing them contracts, stop doing those showings, what she was saying was stop working in your business. That's not where the money's made. You got to work on your business. You got to go shake hands and kiss babies and find a power play or just make connections.
Absolutely.
That's how you grow your business.
Absolutely.
It's not making contracts.
Well, because I think we talk about that a lot when we're like, did we do any real estate today? Even though we don't do real estate all day, every day, we have a team that's in place that does real estate all day, every day. But sometimes we have to do what we call, and I don't know what Nicole called it, but she said it, but she didn't use the phrase that we use.
I want to say she said get to the money task.
She said get to the money task.
She said something of that nature,
something
but
like that.
I called it too.
We call it income producing tasks. So we will ask ourselves, are we doing income producing tasks right now, or can that task be delegated to someone else? And if it can be delegated to someone else, we have to let it go and give it to someone else. And sometimes as a leader, you don't want to give it to anyone else because you feel like you can do it the quickest, you can do it the best. But in actuality, you have to really let those things go and get to income producing tasks, because your job as the visionary, as the business owner, as the employer, is to continue to bring in income into the business, continue to do partnerships, continue to do deals in whatever you're doing. And that really takes a mindset shift to be able to do it and to be able to let it go.
Agree. Side note, don't forget to like and share the video if you like what you're hearing. You think it'll help somebody else, don't forget to like and share the video. But I think that was it. Like, we knew Nicole was gonna be good. There was no doubt about it. But man, I didn't know she was gonna come like that though, for real. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I did.
You did. I guess you had a little sneak peek.
And I did. That's what.
But
I had to know something if I was telling
yeah, you
everybody.
had no son. You made a bold
I
proclamation.
did. I was real bold about it. But I know that from the moment we met Nicole, she's never held anything back.
Facts.
From a teaching standpoint, from a loving on her audience standpoint, and making sure she can pour into you, she's never held anything back. And I'm talking about from a beginner level all the way to an experienced level. She doesn't hold back.
Yeah.
All right, what else y'all learned? We got higher transaction person, showing person, invest in the CRM. In any business that you should have a CRM.
Yes.
Any business. If you're not capturing your customers, if you're not capturing your leads and your potential customers, you are doing a disservice to your business, and your business will not be around for long if you can't capture the people.
Yes.
Autoresponders.
Gotta have your autoresponders.
Autoresponders are a must in any business that you have. Shar said, right, she went to the park with her bullhorn to help fix credit. I'm going to get these houses to help invest. She found her niche to stand out. And honestly, Shar, I don't even think she knew her niche then. That was just the only thing she felt comfortable in because she had lived through that situation. It's important when you are building your business, you're on social media, when you are getting clients, to be true to yourself in whatever you do, because that's what's going to attract more people that are like you. No one is going to have the same audience.
Yes.
So I say that to say, if you're your authentic self, you're going to attract people who are similar to you. And there's enough money to go around for everyone.
Agree.
You just have to be true to you and to what you do. So I think at that point, Nicole had experienced what fixing credit looked like to be able to buy a house. She experienced how to do it as a single mom. So that's why she was talking to other single moms and making that her business to help them get houses.
I agree.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
No problem. No problem. No problem. All right, what's going on next month?
Ooh, we gotta decide where this property walkthrough is in 2 weeks.
Property walkthrough.
Yeah,
Shit, I was at Trustville, but that bitch gonna be about done.
it will be. But it'd be good to see a final version. I think you can park all up on the grass and then it's a lot of grass.
And we got a permit.
Oh, you're gonna be fired.
Fire.
So we need to decide what the
We'll
property
call them.
walkthrough is.
We're going to Power House.
No, I don't think it's enough parking space. I don't think nobody wants to go to the hood. Kathy said, yes, I started this week with a CRM system for my business, an inexpensive way.
Yes.
And when I tell you, if you can't afford that monthly CRM, first of all, there has to be some CRMs that are for free.
Yes.
So Google free CRM and just make it work for you. But if you don't feel comfortable with that, get an Excel spreadsheet, and every person that comes in your business in that Excel spreadsheet, put name, put email address, and put phone number and what they're calling you for. You can put that. You can put comment is what you can put it. And every time you get a client, you put them into that spreadsheet. If you don't have an actual CRM, you can't afford it, you don't feel like you can afford it, or you can create a form on Google Forms, and that Google form could literally say the customer's name, phone number, email address, additional info. And that can feed into a spreadsheet without you even have to go to the spreadsheet. You just type it in the free Google form every time they call, every time you do an event for them, if you can't afford a CRM. Google does amazing things, and you can get it for practically free for using Google. You just have to be a little creative, ask a few questions, and make Google work for you. So for a long time, all of our CRM information went through Google Forms.
We love Google Forms.
I go through Google everything. Google Drive, Google Forms, Google
Google
Presentation
gives away a lot.
for
But
the
they can be
free.
charging for.
Yeah, for the free. Good stuff. Good stuff.
All right. You ready to roll?
Y'all have any more questions or any more things y'all want to talk about from Nicole?
Or did y'all get y'all 5 phone numbers?
Did you get your 5 phone numbers last night? Did you connect? Did you network? Because if you're going to be in this business, you're going to be in this field, you want to be able to talk to people. You want to be on their buyers list if you're an investor. And even if they are an agent, you want them to be able to tell you, hey, I got this house that's coming on the market soon, and it's in the area that you told me you're interested in. So here's what we're thinking about putting it on the market for, and get first dibs on it. Like, really create that relationship. Relationships are what?
I'm a sidetrack.
Okay. Relationships are so important in this business. Creating those relationships and then maintaining those relationships. Antonio and I get on each other because we'll have a list of people that we need to reach out to, and we hate for them to reach out to us before we reach
Yes.
out to them. So I got a few people on my list that I need to reach out to. So don't reach out to me.
You cannot tell nobody not to reach
If
out.
you haven't talked to me in maybe a month or two, don't reach out to me. I'm working on it.
We call it relationship. Well, our coach was the first one to kind of coin that phrase. Make sure you build relationship equity with people, so that if you need them or if there's a time where they need you, that relationship is built and it's not a situation where people will feel some type of way.
Absolutely.
But put equity in people, build relationships so that you can network and reach your goals.
Good stuff. All right, you were getting sidetracked because you was looking at me.
You said something.
Oh gosh, I should let him go. He can't never remember it.
Miss Kathy, did you get a response on that Irondale house?
Seriously, don't do that.
I just had to sidetrack because that
Don't do
was a
that.
pretty good one.
Don't do that.
Don't do that, but you sure when we talking about when we closing.
Don't do that. All right. So we did recap. We talked about micro farming. We talked about um the bullhorn, fixing credit, being known for what it is that you do.
Let me tell you something. I like before you go. I know you got to go, but I liked how two things I liked. I liked how she had a open house for the neighborhood.
Yes.
Can I say what
I'm
saying?
sorry, but yes.
I like how she had that little open house for the neighborhood. Like that was super
That was
creative.
because
And
you
I've
know they
heard it
look
before, but I didn't like it because I didn't like the neighborhood and the buyers mingling. But the fact that it was before everybody else was like, I like
Well,
that.
I hate it because usually that, like you said, they come at the same time, and you think that you got some potential buyers, but you really don't. It's just the neighborhood being nosy, is what I would call it. They
Yes.
just be nosy because they just want to walk through the house. I need some buyers, is what I would say. But that was amazing.
That was amazing. Second thing, the TV giveaway, bro.
Let's go.
Man, that was game changing right there, bro.
Let's go.
Don't even worry about signing it. You come in, have fun. Let me get somebody a TV. Then I'm gonna tell you who won the TV. Man, that's 5.
But then the TV didn't go to the potential client that was looking at the house. It went to the neighborhood.
That's what I'm saying. No.
Like, now I want to do business with you. Wait, that is it. What I wanted to do at the Jones training in the Jones training room in the neighborhood. Okay, the Jones Valley.
Mm-hmm. Let's give away something at REI Live next month.
Okay, do it. What you want to give away?
Oh, we should give away, y'all. Give us some ideas of something to give away at REI Live.
For new members, for new guests?
I don't know why you gotta make stuff so difficult.
Well,
sometimes.
I think we should. What do you guys think it should be based on, and what should we give
Oh,
away?
them are members, so
okay,
they gonna be
they
like
can tell
members.
us members, or they can say new people. Let's give them a chance.
Give them a chance.
Absolutely.
All right. So the question right now is, what should we give away next month at REI Live? And should it be for first time guests or the whole group? So, okay, just gonna type it in there.
I did appreciate our sponsors doing a giveaway. I thought that was
Yes,
creative
that was
and
great.
good.
That was good.
So to all of my sponsors, you can do that at any time. I prefer you telling me in advance so I can slide it in to the presentation. But I think it's amazing. I'm down for it whenever you want to do it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Agree. I didn't even lose my thought by saying that. What you saying before that?
Should it be for first time guests?
What we should give away? I often say that Yasmin actually does a giveaway.
She does.
She actually does. So I think that is kind of us.
But we're talking about a big giveaway.
Ooh, you talking about big? Like how big are you talking?
Doesn't matter.
You talking like $100 big, $500 big?
I think between 105.
$1,000 big.
I think between 105.
105.
Yeah, 100 to 500.
Give away a car, nigga. That whole thing will be packed.
Why are you talking about it? Got excited. Okay, baby, tell you.
What can we give away? I mean, I think
Mitch
everybody
said
got
a new car. What's up, Mitch?
Mitch, a new car. I'm trying to tell you, you want to pack that thing out, man. They'll be on top of the roof. They'll be on Vulcan like, I'm in there.
Tanya, you gonna wake up all 5 kids,
I can't
and
do
you
that.
gonna
I gotta
stay
go to
up
sleep
with
after
them.
this. No, I gotta go to sleep.
Mitch, a new car is not gonna go because Antonio would do something like that. A one-on-one coaching session where you're allowed to say an area you would like to improve in, then they would like to join the class, no doubt. I like that. I like that,
Interesting. Give
Star.
away
Okay.
some free coaching.
Okay.
That's a really good. I think Ramon did that. Or maybe you do an option. Maybe you say, hey, you give away free coaching, or um, I got a good one. It's more than 500 though. Give away a watch, an Apple Watch,
I like that.
an
Hopefully
Apple
they
Watch.
hopefully they are Apple users. But don't you gotta buy Apple Watches to activate them now? Like to a phone line?
Maybe that's a bad idea too.
Go get them this new iPhone 14.
That's over $500.
It's
$1,000. That's over
$1,000.
$500. Hey, look though.
I think they got buy one get one free
I'm coming. I'm in the drawing. You give away a 14. I'm in that drawing.
for yourself.
Hell yeah.
Grow up.
I'm grown. That's why I know I'm in that drawing.
Grow up.
A 14?
I tried to give away a 14 for you. You walked out the store. You thought it wasn't a good idea. Oh, cheap self. Yeah, I took Tanya to the T-Mobile store last Friday because he was complaining about his phone. I can't see. My screen is horrible. I can't hear. Just completely complaining. I walk in the store and he's like, he don't even want to talk to the salesperson for real. He's like, you do it. Okay. I don't think it's a deal.
I got it.
Miss Kathy said the iPad Pro. I like that. I like that.
What type of subscription can we give away for a year that people will want? That sound weak? You like that?
No, it's not weak. I just don't know what they want.
Like prop screen.
Okay, so something like a CRM.
Something related. Maybe like a CRM related type thing.
You gonna get into the thousands, man.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe
y'all help us go with
Monday.com.
Give us some options of what
I think
you would
people
want
want
to
something tangible. I don't think they want anything related to their business. They want things that they can play with. Bam.
What?
Meta.
That might be a good one. That might be a good one. You got. Hold on.
That's the one.
That might be a good one. Yeah. We'll say that one for the.
Okay.
That was a good one though.
Anytime.
I just had a good one too though.
And you forgot.
Because it wasn't as good as that. What about? I guess I'm a subscription guy. What about a year subscription to the car wash?
That's not bad, but it has to be what is it, Google?
Yeah.
Somewhere that has a lot of them.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad.
A year subscription a car wash, because I know I'll be happy to win that. Let's go, girl. You blabbing off at the mouth now.
All right, you guys. It is time for us to go to bed. I hope you guys are wind down. Thank you to everyone who came out last night for REI Live Birmingham.
How can I see the replay, Ash?
I am working on that. I watched it today and it recorded well. Last month it cut off because
we're getting there.
They forgot
to charge it. Progress on perfection, man. You know, we working on year 2 now. We getting better.
So it actually was pretty good. I was listening to it before I went to Bible study today. So I'm gonna send it off to my freelancer and have them to add an intro and outro.
Amazon gift card would be good too.
Yeah, we've done that before.
All right, there, bro.
All right, you guys, have a great evening. We will see you tomorrow, same place, same time.
What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow is funding. We will talk about funding.
Funding, let's go.
All right. Make sure if make sure you go ahead and mark going to the event so you can get an alert tomorrow, an hour before. That way you don't miss it because Antonio is going to talk about funding. Show you how to
The
get it.
Denmarks are going to talk
Oh,
about
my bad. My bad.
money.
My bad. All right, you guys. Love
Good night,
you.
folks. Peace. I gotta
Peace.
do this. That's a little corporate. Peace. Peace. I'll let you.
Good night. You sleepy.